Alright, creators of Avatar, what is with the Earth Kingdom hate? I mean, it is so blatantly obvious at this point. It's not just in this series, but in the original series. I mean, there was just a bunch of commentary against Earth Kingdom and the way they run things. It's like, Earth Kingdom, all bastards. I hate them. It's like, damn. Okay. Little off tangent there. Season 4 premiere of Legend of Korra. Of course, it's not an hour long. It's just one episode. Makes sense. It's online now. I believe it's 26 episodes. I think so. But like I said, it starts off with 3 years later. 3 years is a long fucking time. Why does the Legend of Korra people actually get benefit from that? Like, okay, I'm gonna say this now. We completely skip over Korra dealing with the fact that she has no legs now. We're back to she can bend again, and I'm gonna say for her personality how it's changed in the last 3 years until the end. But really, I would have loved to see an entire season where she's trying to work through her problems, her angst. It's just, I can't believe I lost my legs. I mean, I would have loved to see a story about that. And maybe I understand, it's like we only have one season left. We can't cram her dealing with her legs and then some new adventure somewhere off the line. It's like, no, we only got one season, so we got to skip a couple years. Her legs are back. Let's hop back into the actions. Like, I get it. I get it. But I don't know. It just seems we're jumping from one villain to another, and it's like, I mean, working through losing your legs is an interesting story enough that I don't need a villain. Really, I really don't. In fact, could it be more like the spirits are finally or the humans are finally at the boiling point with the spirits? They can't take it anymore. You know, there's some kind of mini war or some civil war in Republic City or another nation, in the Fire Nation. I have no idea. And her friends are out there fighting, and her family, and she can't do anything. She's torturing herself. It's like, why can't I be useful? This is just tearing me inside. That would have been great. But no, it's like, no, there's a clear villain. We have to take her down. Korra has to be the one to do it. So let's skip 3 years. Her legs are back. She can bend again. So she can kick ass again. It's like, again, I understand. It just seems kind of repetitive. But whatever. As the actual episode begins, again, what is with the Earth Kingdom hatred? It's just Prince Wu. He is so pompous and irritating. I hate him. I mean, at least with the Queen, she was so over the top tyrannical that I can actually laugh at her. But this guy, no, he's like that prissy guy who really doesn't like being touched, and he's never known hardship his entire life and expects the world to be given to him on a silver platter because of the way he's been raised. I mean, I mean, and he's not even the villain. I don't feel like he's bad enough to be a villain, so I know he's not gonna get killed near the end. It's like, so we're gonna have to put up with him the entire season, especially now that Mako's been assigned to being his personal bodyguard. You know, the president said, "Oh, you want him? You like him as your guard? That's fine. We can, we can send him over to you. You can be your bodyguard." It's like, okay, I mean, you can do that, but still, I mean, that means we have to deal with this guy for the entire season. I don't want that. He sucks. I don't like him. And there are a couple questionable things. Like, all right, Guvera. I love Guvera. She gets shit done. I mean, my God, when she starts bending at all those bandits, it's like, oh damn, oh damn. I can just sit there and watch her bend like a machine all day. That's pretty much what she is. She's a machine. She is out there reuniting the whole Earth Kingdom. And I'm wondering, is 3 years actually long enough for states to pop up? I don't know how politics work in that way, but apparently so, because now she's barely, after all this work, she only has 90% of the Earth Kingdom united, and she's called the Great Uniter. And I will say I do agree to some extent that she's being a bit over excessive, but I don't know. If she's willing to protect your people from bandits and give them food and shelter and protection, it's like, so she's a bit bitchy. Yeah, it's like, how dare you give us food and protection and be a dick about it? Dude, I'd be happy just with food and a home. Stop hating on her just because her personality is not that likable. I don't care about her personality. As long as I'm fed and warm at night, I'm good. Thank you. But again, I get it. Some people take offense to her being kind of brutal in her attempts to unite the Earth Kingdom. And what really made me question, though, was in the 3 years, you've heard rumors. There have been rumors. They even say it in the episode that she's a bit, brutish in her methods. You know, she's kind of threatening people into coming in, being united as a one nation. And in all that time, no one, came in and say, hey, Guvera, you're kind of, stepping in on where this prince guy is supposed to come in. Yeah, she has supporters. And they even refer to them as Kuvera supporters. So how could you not think Kuvera has supporters? Yeah, this is sketchy. We have to get over to the Earth Kingdom, make sure she's not trying to take over what Prince Wu is supposed to take over. That's not what we're planning here. But no one's coming in to say that. No, they're still gonna transport Prince Wu over. They're thinking he's gonna take over as the ruler. And Kuvera's over there is like, nothing. We're not gonna address the fact that there are rumors, and there are even supporters who are trying to. Okay, this part kind of made me angry. People who are trying to pie Prince Wu. Really, Prince Wu? I mean, okay, how are you supporting her? By throwing pies at the guy. I mean, we've already killed the Earth Queen. So, are we too afraid to possibly threaten Prince Wu's life? Like, no, we have to throw pies at him. What, are you gonna throw a campaign saying, have Kuvera take over the Earth Kingdom. Don't vote for Prince Wu. He's a messy eater. It's like, how's that gonna help anyone? It's like, really? But whatever. And okay, Bolin and Opal, their relationship problems. She says, okay, I can't get behind Opal or any of the airbenders. Well, just Opal, actually. The airbenders, okay. Their outfits, I was right about it. They look awkward as shit. I mean, my God, it looks like they're wearing skinny jeans, and skinny jeans are awful. I mean, especially when you have very skinny legs, like Kai here. My God, when I saw his legs from the side, it's like, oh God, no, I don't want to look at that. And they try to demonstrate very off the bat how they're useful, more useful than the gliders, but they still look awful. I'm sure they could have come up with a much better design, but for what it is now, it's just ugh. But again, back to Opal. Her problems with Bolin seem kind of unfounded. She says he's changed. Now that he's working for Kuvera, it's no longer the same. He's changed. From what I'm seeing, he's kind of the same. He's happy-go-lucky. He loves helping people. He's kind of the same. He jokes. He's loving. What's different about him? I don't see anything different about him. And then apparently a lot of shit happened 3 years ago. Kuvera's brother, he took over the Metal Clan city from under his mother's nose. Again, we don't know what happened to the mother. Bei Fong doesn't address it. And then apparently he's marrying Kuvera. It's like, what the hell is going on? There's just so much going on that I have no idea who the good guy is supposed to be right now. In fact, no one looks to be the good guy. They're trying to push the fact that Kuvera might be a villain, but I kind of agree with her. I mean, yeah, to unite an entire nation by yourself, she's gonna be a bit bitchy. She's gonna be tired and exhausted, and she's driven and ambitious. Some people might say that's tyrannical, but As long as she's not killing people, I mean, she's fine. I mean, she didn't kill the bandits. She could have. No, she said, hey, you guys, I'm giving you a chance. Work for your food and home. Become productive members of society. I mean, sure, she threatened, or you can just sit here and get run over by a train. But hey, I mean, who knows? Maybe she didn't mean it. Maybe she's just trying to scare them into it. Again, I don't know the full extent of Kuvera's personality and what changed. Or maybe all the stress of trying to unite an entire nation has gone into her. She turned into this very vicious and tired, exhausted person who just wants to get this mission of hers done and over with. Who knows? 3 years of uniting an entire nation from bandits and stuff like that. It's gonna tire you out. It's gonna change you as a person. I kind of feel sorry for Kuvera. And then I really don't know how to feel about the ending with Korra. When her father finally comes to the airbending island of Republic City, telling them, where's Korra? She was supposed to be here 6 months ago. She's been sending me letters that she was here. So now I'm wondering, like, in 6 months, you never actually talked to Tenzin instead? And Tenzin can tell you, what are you talking about? She was never here. No, you wait 6 months to actually come in person. But whatever. And apparently, Korra has been in the Earth Nation, possibly fighting in underground earthbending arenas, kind of like the from the original first one. Now there are many reasons this could be. Maybe she's trying to improve. Maybe her bending isn't as strong as it used to be, and since she gained back her legs, so that she's trying to work on her skills in these underground arenas. Or maybe she's just trying to be stronger so she doesn't lose her legs again. I don't know, but from the looks of it, she cut her hair. She even denies, like, oh yeah, I may look like the Avatar, but I'm not her. Who knows what happened to her? And she just walks away with a traveling bag and a black eye. It's like, is she reminding me of like these cliche superheroes who travel the world? I mean, if she could grow a beard, I'm sure she would have grown a beard. Just traveling the world, like, I need to find myself. I need to become stronger so I never lose anyone again. It's like, who did you lose? Why are you brooding? Why are you so down on yourself? You have your legs back. You should be happy. You should be out there already jumping into action. It's like, I don't know what's going on. And I mean, at this point, it kind of sounds, I'm hearing myself right now, and it kind of sounds like I'm hating on the episode. I'm not. I actually find it enjoyable, and I was entertained from beginning to end. Again, Kuvera was awesome. But there were just so many things going on that I couldn't understand. I didn't know how to feel because I wasn't here for the last 3 years. 3 years have just flown by. And it's just like you're just barely coming back from a 3-year-long trip, and all these changes happen to your friends and family. It's like, I have no idea what to think about what's going on. I'm just going to sit silently and let things happen. I don't feel like I'm connecting with the show anymore or the characters because I don't know what they've gone through in the last 3 years. So really, until we get some sort of flashback, and I'm sure we will, if they don't, I have no idea how I'm going to feel about this whole season. Because at this point, I don't know if I can feel anything for the characters or anything that happens in this season, because I don't know what happened in the last 3 years. But either way, if they do give us a flashback episode telling us, some of the events that happened, great, fine. And really at this point, I have no idea who I should be supporting here, whose side I should be on, because for the one part, some people are acting kind of bitchy and they have no foundation for the accusations, and another part is just like they're getting shit done. It's like, yes, I'm glad with these people, I'm with them, but the show is kind of telling me with their facial expressions that they're evil and I should hate them. I don't know. I really don't know. But again, great first episode. I loved it. I just wish that we knew what happened in those 3 years, because if we don't, I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually get into this season like I did in the previous ones. Because at least I was growing with these characters but now these characters have grown 3 years ahead of me. So I don't know where they're going. It's like I'm just looking at their back. I don't know. I can't understand or sympathize with any of their emotions or anything because I don't know what they're feeling. But either way, great episode. Liked it, and I can't wait for the rest of the season. So till then, I'm Tony Dragon. Bye bye.